My parents wanted for me to show that to the stream before the stream began. That was their request. It is very funny. I am just not in a laughing mood right now. All right. Today is not a laughing day. Today's a paper reading day. The first paper reading day since our little miniature undesignated weekend last couple days, of which I would apologize, but I'm not going to. So welcome to day 926 of eating a sheet of paper a day. I noticed the monkey type shit preemptively showed up to make his grand entrance and then consecutive exit. We will miss you. I don't have any water right now. All I have is some like random cup of tea my mom left here. It has a little bit of her spit in it. So it's going to be gross. It's going to be a little bit of a gross stream, but we can get through it. Plus half of it's gone. We're definitely running out. So hello, new setup. Oh, no. Today's just an unusual day. We're opting for a little bit of a setting change. They're watching a TV show downstairs. I've just been in a crabby mood all day. I have hangover and a couple withdrawal symptoms. Quit cocaine yesterday. And it's all kind of the perfect storm, but hangover will be gone tomorrow. I'm going to go back on cocaine tomorrow. So hopefully this will kind of just be a, like say just in quality, right? Just an isolated valley. What's up, lame? I'm Michael Cousins. No, he didn't. Yeah, I know. McBurgerness, you speak the truth. Gilbert, you are not Mikhail's cousin. He doesn't have a cousin. He's an imaginary phantom. They don't have cousins. What are you talking about? Okay. Very classy, Mom. I intend to actually make the stream somewhat quick, which I'm sorry, it's just this week and this weekend has been so hectic, and I'm very frustrated with myself. Yes, I know you're frustrated with me, but I don't need your guys' help. I'm already frustrated with myself because I have failed you again. I could at least release a pre-recorded, but by the time it was like 11, I just didn't, because my sleeping schedule's changed. Everything is shifting, and when the ground underneath you is shifting constantly, there is no solid ground to stand on. There's no consistency. So whatever. Why does the miner have Megamind's face? The miner, I don't know what you're talking about, but Megamind does have significant presence in this house anyways. We don't have Jesus on a cross. We have Megamind's head because many documents have shown. We've talked about this before. Go back to both. Actually, the second one got taken down because I burnt an effigy of Eli. But look at the first Megamind sermon, and we talked about how there is lots of historical proof that Megamind is shown to have existed in pre-written history, often as perhaps the prophet that created the earth. There's proof of this. Look it up. Good. It's good that people are recognizing Supermondo Man. He needs the recognition. Not that, you know what? Everyone needs the recognition, but Supermondo Man, we appreciate you being here, and we'll give that appreciation back. We're a little tired today. Today will be a minimalistic stream. Notice how OBS, the green screen, and like dancing black guy gifs, there's none of that here. No bells and whistles. It's just me, myself, and you. Here, let's see. I think we can actually just do this all in one piece. Have I heard of Oxnard? It's interesting. 805 Cheeks, welcome back to the stream, by the way, but you're asking some of the most basic questions. It's like, paper, is it bad for you? What are your thoughts on Tupac? It's stuff that shows that you actually have a life and aren't chronically online, which is cool, but it's weird. It's weirdly out of place in this stream. Oxnard's a town and also an album, I think. And I have not heard of either. I don't know what that is. You could type out a little blurb and explain what that is. How am I? You see, this is what I'm talking about. Weird ass questions. Well, actually, yes. Thank you for this reminder. Now, before you guys get alarmed, this score is only here because the last couple weeks were so productive and so relatively good. And today is kind of the come down, Yesterday was quite a party. This is, of course, me waking up with half a pool of vomit on my chest in the morning on a couch, Don't burn it. Oh, you mean this? No, of course I would never. No, this was a gift from the Brienners, and they I think it does represent a turning point on how I interacted with people. It went from kind of casual interaction at Rite Aid while getting Doritos to people actively, engaging with, engaging with and kind of doing this weird imitation is the sincerest form of flattery thing, which had happened in spades before, but never like this. So definitely it taught me a lesson on how far to enable that type of behavior and when it should kind of be cut off. Or at least if it continues, it should continue independently of my encouragement, you know? Because there's a certain point where I'm just like, I don't know if I can do that anymore. If you guys like the cool ambient ASMR noise going on in the background, I will keep that in mind because that's my mom's washing machine. So depending on viewer feedback, we could always change locations. This is a bit of a weird spot because this chair is not supposed to be here. I was carrying the chair from my mom's office to here. And here's the thing. As a young adult male in a household who, when I get pissed, sometimes I kind of flail around here and there. They think I'm like a chronically violent person. I'm like throwing shit around. I swear to you, I was tactically grabbing this chair. And let me show you how wide these legs are. You see? They're very wide. And it could barely fit in a doorway. I'm amazed I even got it through the doorway. And it bumped into the thing and like took some paint off. I dropped the chair to look at the damage. When I dropped the chair, it hit the floor, made loud noise. So then parents hear loud noise downstairs, think I'm throwing a tantrum. They're waiting to see something broken. Normally I'm in the clear because there's nothing broken. And I go, you see, wasn't having tantrum. They go upstairs. They see that thing is broken, but not because I was angry, but because I was simply trying to tactfully do the thing. And it just so happened to bump into the doorway, you know. So annoying. So fucking annoying. And on top of that, I'm trying to do this concussion prevention training for YMCA. And to be fair, the entire time I'm looking at the symptoms, headache, drowsy, doesn't know oneself, feels retarded. I feel all of the above. I feel like I have a concussion. That's just because I'm hungover from last night. And I have the splitting headache. I have cocaine withdrawal symptoms, as discussed earlier. It's just a perfect storm. And so I failed the test. I had to answer basic questions. The big thing that made all the difference was the difference between concussion symptoms and concussion signs. And apparently symptoms are things that the person feels, and signs are a thing. That all that terminology is useless. Why do I need to just say he feels weird? We notice that there's blood running down his forehead, right? We don't need to do this weird terminology that I get tested on. None of this will actually help if someone has a concussion. I will be able to still communicate, hey, I noticed there's some blood running down his head, and he said that he forgot half the alphabet. That's how it works. Stupid. And even the people who are like supposed to be glorifying the training, the people up in HR acknowledge that the training is stupid as fuck. I'm telling you, imagine being one of the geniuses who's in charge of making these training videos, right? And that's the only thing you can take to the grave with you, you know? Imagine that's on your gravestone, your one achievement. Your one achievement, I made a toilet explode in high school and I made a shitty training video for YMCA. It's the only thing I've ever done. There are people who become like flash animation artists and they become professional voiceover artists with a full wage. And their biggest achievement is making one of these videos. Your greatest achievement serves as the lowest point in the average new hire's day. How does that make you feel, buddy? Anyways, good old HR department. Tell me about it. Honey, I'm home. Okay. We have about two, a couple pieces left. I try and fail to keep up with you. Yeah, to be fair, it's not your fault, honestly. I'm in a very unique state today. I'm in a dilapidated, disoriented state. In fact, I was very close to not doing this stream because I want to just get in the mood of doing these, especially because even when the streaming series is over, we will be doing streams regularly. And I'm really trying to test my psyche on just getting up and doing it. As long as I get that part done, the rest of the things should take care of themselves. Gilbert is a lame. Thank you. You see, I knew he'd disown you, Gilbert. You're a fraud. And that's all I got to say about that. Excuse me. Okay, these pieces are kind of big, but I think we can do it. For this last piece here, we're definitely going to have to go to the sink. Come out and play. I did that yesterday. We tried to arrange a play date. My mom had your mom's phone number and everything, and you weren't there. So, you know. Also, great update on the guy who blocked me. He's unblocked me, and now we're buds and conversing. Very cool. Not the Argentinian politician, different guy. It's the guy you were talking about yesterday. Oh yeah, because he said that you appeared AI generated, and that's good. I'm glad that I mean, a lot of people, whenever they think something is GPT generated, they always take a double take and they go, you know what? Maybe I should at least give this GPT a couple prompts and see what they give me back. And then the more prompts they give, the more you realize that it's actually a person. I feel like no matter how advanced AI gets, you know, his dad responded to what I sent him. You mean the Argentinian politician's dad? Leave it up to Argentinian politicians' dads to swoop in and save their son from a big meanie. I also know that Gilbert's not his real name because you put 2 L's in Gilbert. That's how I know. Okay. This is the last piece, and I think this is the last of my mom's old tea. So we're going to have to go to the sink, everybody. This is classic 2021 behavior here. This is stuff that I haven't done in years. But you're about to get a little dosage of how we used to do things back in the day. So yeah, that's how we did it. Dropping shit on the floor on accident. All right. This is the stuff I'm talking about, by the way. Like, if my parents were in the next room, they thought I did that on purpose out of spite and throwing shit violently. There's video proof of that accidentally falling on the floor. So pardon you. Of course, I'm not going to say that I, don't let loose and, occasionally throw a, big sledgehammer at a baby stroller every now and then. We all have our moments. Okay. Proof, it's right here. Oh, we did it. Okay, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a 12-minute long live stream. Not my greatest achievement, but given the context of today, my splitting headache, my ridiculous hangover, and my cocaine withdrawal symptoms, I think it's quite an achievement that I was able to do this today. Plus, I don't mind the lighting from here that much. I could totally do a stream here more often. I'd just be pissing my sister off. She's over here. She's in her room trying to achieve peace, and I'm just here talking, which is the last thing I think she wants. But whatever. It is what it is. It's either that or you guys are going to hear Dark Winds Netflix original TV show the entire stream, and that might kill me. So I'm just looking out for number one here. Sorry, Brian sister. No, it's not you. It's not you. It's really, you're not the one making noise. I mean, technically, I'm repeating the things you're saying in chat, and so you're speaking through me. So actually, no, I changed it back. Yeah, I did. You apologized through me to her. I don't think she's hearing anything. She's probably listening to like the Twin Peaks soundtrack on her phone. Congrats. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's the little things. And for the recognition of the little things, we're going to pin your message right now. That was Eating a Sheet of Paper a Day, day 926. I will see you all tomorrow. That'll be day 927. Make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. And until next time, this is goodbye. 3, 2, 1. We are done.